In this episode, we look at the continents from our social studies section of our Smart Start. Hi boys and girls, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to define the concept continent. Review concepts such as absolute location and relative location. Use geographic terms to state the absolute and relative location of continents. Complete at least 4 of the 8 activities at the Learning Center. Figure 1 shows large land masses on which people live. In addition, there is another continent that is covered by ice. It is located to the south of South America, Africa, and Australia. On most maps, this continent is white. Continents and smaller land masses make up approximately 30% of planet Earth. So here we have figure 1, and we can see the sections in green: North America and South America. And to the left of North and South America, we have the Pacific Ocean. Then we have Africa, yellow, and between North America and Africa, we have the Atlantic Ocean. Then we have in orange, we have Europe and Asia. And between Africa and Australia, they have Oceania here, but we can identify the continent of Australia. We have the Indian Ocean. Above, we have the Arctic Ocean as well, and we would have the Southern Ocean just above Antarctica. Even though this is focusing on the continents, we're looking at the figure that is there and making those relationships between the continents and the large saltwater bodies called oceans that would surround these continents. Okay, so again, North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia, and way down the bottom we have Antarctica. Absolute and relative location of continents. Relative location is the location of the continent in relation to another continent, land, or water body. Absolute location, that is the fixed place which is given in the latitude and longitude, and some people would say the grid address. For example, Sydney, Australia is 35 degrees south and 151 degrees east. This is read 33 degrees south latitude and 151 degrees east longitude. Engage. Get into groups and name 3 continents on figure 1, and you can use your atlas as a guide. We've done that already. Explore. Access the internet and view a video on the continents. There are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. Extend. Complete the activity with the use of an atlas or globe. Give the relative location of the continents in relation to another continent. Number 1 is an example. Europe is north of Africa. Okay, so if we look, we can see that Europe, yes, is north of Africa. Let's go with this. South America is what? Is west of Africa. All right? So South America is west of Africa. And if we wanted to be more specific, we could say that it would be southwest of Africa. Okay? Asia is dash of North America. So Asia is to the east of North America. All right, so that would be east. In order to do this, we need to remember our compass rose. So we'd have north to the top, south to the bottom, to the left we have west, and to the right we have east. And remember that we have intermediate points between all of those. So between north and east, we would have northeast. Between south and east, we have southeast. Between west and south, we have southwest. And north and west, we would have northwest. And we can even divide those to get points like north northeast, east northeast, and so on. North America is dash of Europe. So North America would be to the west of Europe. Hope we're following that. Australia is dash of Antarctica, and Australia would be north. That's one. But not only north, it would be to the east as well. So Australia would be to the northeast of Antarctica. So I would take north. But if you gave me northeast, that would be accepted as well. Evaluate. Complete at least 4 of the 8 activities at the learning centers. Word link. Make a booklet on continents. Include the following: the name, the size, the relative and absolute locations. Now let's go over this again. Relative location is in relation, relative in relation to something else. But the absolute location would be the what? Latitude and the longitude. All right. Next one, self-link. Make a journal entry expressing a desire to live on a continent. Music link. Write song lyrics to the concept continent. Body link. Use resources available to make a model of a continent. Number link. And for us, we have a historical link with Africa. So it would be lovely to see someone making a model of Africa. We have ancestors there. We have food that came from there, resources similar to places in Africa, and so on. So that's a nice one to do. Number link. Give the absolute location of Chicago, that's in the USA, North America, London, which is in England, in Europe, Tokyo, Japan, Ghana in West Africa, Melbourne, Australia, Buenos Aires, Argentina, South America. So now we're not going to give the relative location. We need the latitude and longitude of these places. Social link. Share photographs of your model of the continent. Nature link. Explain reasons for the types of activities that are done on Antarctica. Right? And to do this, one would have to understand where Antarctica is and the type of prevailing climatic conditions that are there. And as a result, what type of plant life would one find, if any? What type of animal life one would find, if any? What preparations man would make to live there, and all of that. So to wrap up, in this episode we were looking at continents, where the continents are, the concept of absolute and relative location, and we were asked to do some activities that would help us to put those concepts nice and neatly into a lovely bundle. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode.